Welcome to the Filming Files, episode 29, maybe? Something like that. Today, well, actually, several days ago, I decided it was time to go down to the hunting down the deep dark because I wanted to get a warden for my little collection in the Dreepy Hut. But I kind of messed up the recording and didn't notice it until today when I was attempting to set it all up to go into YouTube. So what you get is me talking about past me, trying to remember what exactly I did as I did this. So right now I'm gathering up more source in the source jars to set up my little capture field, and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I think I'm pontificating about. I think one of the next things I need to do is set up the collectors and splitters and relays a little better. I need a better distribution of things here. So let's see what I have here. So I have my source jars, and I'm moving them over to the place that has all of the actual stuff going on around it, and they're going to fill up pretty quickly, which is great. Get this one here. That one's full already, that one's full. Nice and easy. So I really do need to set up a distribution system better, and I'm currently mapping it out on a piece of paper to try and understand how I want to do this. So I've got source jars, I've got my containment tablets, I've got my ritual, and now, what else do I need? I need to go to, so I found the deep dark once with the nature's compass, and there was barely anything there. So I did some more searching and found more, and this is where I found it, and I put this here, and for some reason I hit my head on the ceiling or something, so I decided I think I'm going to open this up a little bit so I don't hurt myself every time. But there's a little section of deep dark just around the corner, and I believe I saw one little screecher and things, so I'm going to go set up my capture section. Get that, get that, get that, get that. Get everything kind of lined up. Now I know I want to capture one, but I also want to kill one for the achievements in the mod pack. So I think I'm kind of set up for that as well. I've got my spell book going here, and I'm gonna go find. I know it's around, and it's kind of down around the corner, I think. Oh, yeah, at this point I had found the section, but I didn't remember, I didn't know where exactly it was. So I'm exploring a little bit, I'm looking around. And part of the reason I've forgotten exactly what I've done here is, oh yeah, here we go. Okay, now I remember. I did come here, I looted those things, I noted they were there. But yeah, I was like sick for a week. So between recording this and getting it set up for YouTube, I was kind of been laid up. So there's the little thing that's going to let us. Yeah, there's the one warning. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Let's set those up. Let's put a source jar down, and then I need to clear a space so I can commit. Okay, it's running, and now I need to make some noise. I'm trying to make some noise. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. It's not quite enough noise, apparently. So I decide to do something else. So if I see a little bit of the dark come in, okay, let's maybe if I break a block. So what do? I take the bed. I'll take the barrel, although the barrel, because it's a loot barrel, isn't going to go away, at least in that manner. More bouncing, like, come on, I know you're there. I know you want to come out and eat me. Doo-doo-doo. let's dig a few things here. Oh, there it comes. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's on the side. Okay. And so I want it to come this way. Come on. Come on. You want to come this way? Boop. And he's captured. Nice and simple. And there's nothing in the second jar. There's one there. 500 hearts. That's good. So now, I think it comes out easier because it's already kind of triggered. So here comes the second one. And poop. He's now in the next jar. And then I think I decided I was going to try and not have any more spawn. I put that up for safety in case he really came after me. But I think he's stuck. And it's probably a good thing he's stuck because I think the process of chopping down a couple of those blocks put a cobblestone in the jar. So I build my safety net here a little bit. Here's about where I decide, all right, I just took a full hit and I'm feeling like, well, okay, maybe this is a good place to go ahead and kill him. I think my original plan was I was going to capture a couple of them and I was going to, blast him a couple times. I know my spell casting here is weak, so I'm really kind of hoping to just wear him down a little bit. And you'll see here at some point I get fed up and just kind of go charging in with my sword. But I get him about like 80% down before I do that, which is good. I also recognize that I need to set up my my sword a little better. I've got the one augment on my pickaxe to do the 3x3 blocks as I'm mining, so I don't have to use Utilimine and burn through my hunger. But the sword, I could add a, what do they call it, a strength or something, and get more damage going. On top of the fact that I have them enchanted for a few things. So anyway, there's a bit of this for a few minutes. We'll just kind of let it play out. Probably the safest way ever to fight a warden. My armor's taking a hit. I love it. Just have to remember to eat once in a while. I ate the sorcery pies there to speed up the process of getting more mana to shoot this guy. I need to explore the spell casting in ours a little more. Right now I'm just sort of using it like cheap little tools, and it's, I'm sure, quite powerful. I'm capable of doing quite a bit. Yeah. Letting back, blast. Now I'm still dodging just because I don't want to take too many hits in a row. It's not even letting me eat at this point. Eat a little more. Zap, zap, zap. I think at this point, I'm thinking about, well, I'm going to finish killing this guy. I wonder if I can just go ahead and clean up the my little area here, make it a little easier for me to get in when it's time to charge in and attack. Take that, and then realize that what I do need, among other things, you saw the 3x3 augment on my pickaxe there took out extra blocks. And I'm realizing that's going to be a pain in the butt when I'm trying to do some work around the base and I just want to remove that one block or something like that. So I'm going to need a second pickaxe just for working around the base. So one for mining and one for working around the base. Because taking the augment in and out, in and out, in and out, yep, means I have to go back and forth. Can't just have it to a second. Boom. Yep, he shot me again. Fill it in the hole so I don't get stuck in it. And I'm missing badly. But maybe I can use it as a wall to get closer to him when I shoot him, but that's not really working because he's just shooting through the walls anyway. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Thinking about, well, what do I want to do here? I think this is about where I start getting really tired of how long it's taking. I'm just going to charge in and blast him. It's weird trying to remember what you did last week and be able to talk about it in detail. I'm sure I had lovely commentary at the time. It's like, well, what if I do this? What if I do that? I don't know. Shouldn't be too much longer. There's only 4 minutes left in the video here, and I know at some point I head off to take my prizes back to the Drigby hut, which is vaguely interesting as well. So here's where I'm done. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna charge in. I'm gonna take a hit. I'm gonna whack. Three hits. He's done. And I'm gonna help myself to this. And I discovered that I need a if I want these things, I need hose and silk touch. But anyway, I've got two of these guys. Let's take this. Let's grab this guy. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. I got a bat as part of this. I never remember seeing the bat. I wanted to maybe grab some of the shulk, but it's just breaking. So, nope, and there's another one somewhere. But at some point I decided it's just time to go diamond that I didn't notice while I was doing the fight. Anyway, I think it's time to get out of here. So back up, which is this way. I don't really need lapis at the moment, but I'm heading back to my waystone, which turns out to be really cheap to make. So I've got several in my backpack now for I can go mining and what have you. And now I'm gonna run over to the Drigby hut. But not with that one, not with that one. I need to grab, let's put these guys away and grab our bat. I don't know if our bat's gonna give us anything in the Drigby hut. There's one warden, there's the other warden, and bat. And that's got a cobbled deep slate in it, because why not? So let's go, yep, there it is. I'm going to put these guys, and I realize, wait, I want to hang these guys up. I want chains. I need to go get chains. There's the bat. But I want to hang these guys up. So I'm thinking, well, where do I, yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, all right. I don't know why I looked in that chest. I know I have that chest set up to filter stuff over here, but now we can just come here and get some chain. And, I mean, just one of each. Go back. Now here's the silly part. Okay, figure out where they're going to go. You're going to hang from there. And then I put the warden on, and he's escaped, sort of, kind of. It's just like, why? I'm like looking confused. Like, well, no, he's hanging like a bat. I don't know why. He's just kind of hanging there like a doof. I don't get it. Some weird bug or some weird glitch, let's say. Anyway, that's it. They hang there like bats, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.